What's up YouTube, Tyree on the back end. In today's video, we'll be doing a video on how to know what's your box tuning on your enclosure. A lot of people have preferred boxes, or maybe they copy a box from online and it didn't give them the box specs, so they wouldn't know what their box is tuned at. So whether you have a ported box, a sealed box, or a 4-order or 6-order, or even if your subwoofer isn't inside a box, which may be harder to find, this concept will help out to find what's your box tuning on your enclosure. So make sure you guys drop a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new, and let's drop right into the video. Klar. So in today's video, we'll be using my subwoofers back here, my two inverted 12-inch EVLs here. And coming along on your amplifier settings, I would recommend for y'all to keep the subsonic off just for this test, and for the low pass filter, you guys want to make sure that it's set appropriately. Otherwise, this test might not work best because you guys want to know what's your subwoofer enclosure tuning. And if the crossover is cutting out the frequency on your enclosure, you might not find out your subwoofer box tuning. So make sure you guys have your low pass filter and your subsonic set appropriately for this test. Okay, for this test, all you need is a second device or something to play a frequency test tones on your subwoofers, so you guys can find out what's your box tuning. So it can be a second device. If you guys have test tones on your flash drive, that will work also. So the goal of this is to know where your subwoofer is moving the least. So let's say that I'm playing a frequency, let's say 60 hertz, and the subwoofer is moving a lot. Just know that that frequency is way out of my subwoofer enclosure tuning. And we're gonna play frequencies until we see that the subwoofer is moving the least. And where the subwoofer is moving the least, that's where the box tuning is at or around. I already know my box tuning, but I'm just doing this video for the purpose to find out the box tuning for y'all enclosures. So here we go. We're gonna start off with a 20 hertz test tone. 20 hertz, here we go. So as you guys are seeing, my subwoofers are flexing a lot on the 20 hertz test tone. So just know that this is way out my subwoofer box tuning. Let me increase the frequency on here. Okay, it's starting to get louder. It's still flexing a lot. Remember, the goal here is try to find out where your subwoofers is barely moving. So let me increase this dB. Let's go here. We're on 30 hertz, and as the guys are saying, the subwoofers are barely flexing now. Subwoofers are barely flexing. Let me turn up the hertz a bit more. This is 32 hertz right here. The subwoofers are barely flexing. Okay, let me increase this one. Let's go to 40 hertz. This is 40 hertz right here. As you guys are seeing, the subwoofer is starting to flex again. So my box tuning is in this frequency range right here. Maybe, okay. Okay, so my box tuning is around the 30 hertz to 32 hertz. And that's very true right there. So right there, my subwoofers were flexing less on the 32 hertz range and the 30 hertz range. And that's my box tuning. My box is tuned at 32, and that's very true right there. So as I said, the more your subwoofer is flexing, just know that's way off your subwoofer enclosure tuning. And what you guys can also do, instead of just increasing and decreasing the frequency here, what you guys can also use, a frequency sweep. Let's say from 10 hertz to 100 hertz frequency. You guys can search up a frequency sweep. Okay, this is the frequency sweep here. So
3, 2, 1.
This is the frequency sweep here. Remember, the goal is to find where my subwoofer is not flexing the most. As it is creasing right there at the 30 mark, that's where my subwoofer is not moving. And as it increasing, the subwoofer is starting to move, flex some more. Okay. So that's an easy way to find out what's your box tuning for your enclosure for the people who do not know they are tuning on their enclosure. This is a simple, easy trick you guys can do to find out your tuning on your enclosure. It can be a ported enclosure. If you guys have a seal box, you guys can also try out this concept. If you guys have a 4th order box, if you guys have a 6th order, 8th order, so you guys can also try out this concept to find out the tuning on your enclosure. So thank you guys for tuning into today's video. Be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe if you guys are new. Appreciate the support from y'all guys, and you guys can comment down some more video ideas for me as well. I would appreciate that, and I'll be catching you guys in my next video. Love y'all guys. Have a good day guys. Peace.